Logano takes advantage of late crash, wins clash. Brad Keselowski not only defended his failed final lap pass attempt against Denny Hamlin Sunday at the Advance Auto Parts Clash exhibition race, he promised to do it again next Sunday during the Daytona 500, even if it means crashing again. At the same time, Hamlin said he wasn't going to change his strategy, either. All of that would suit Joey Logano just fine when the NASCAR season opens with its biggest race. When the two leaders wrecked ahead of him, he had a clear path to the finish line at Daytona International Speedway. "We were basically in the right place at the right time," Logano said. The late charges by Team Penske teammates Keselowski and Logano came after another dominating performance by the Ford Toyota team for Joe Gibbs Racing. Between Hamlin and Kyle Busch, the Gibbs team combined to lead 53 of 75 laps. Equally impressive, Hamlin, Busch, rookie Daniel Suarez and Matt Kenseth were lined up 1 2 3 4 at the front for nearly half the race. It took a hard charge on the final by Keselowski to finally shake things up. Once Keselowski got beside Hamlin in the second turn, Hamlin was late turning left to block the pass. And Logano knew what was coming. "Denny had to make the block, but I was able to see the block was coming way too late, and it wasn't going to work," Logano said. "I immediately went to the top because I saw that they were going to crash." Keselowski and Hamlin both agreed on what happened on the final lap. They both also defended their roles in the crash. "It is the clash. It's not the 500. And I guarantee, Hamlin knows and everyone else who is watching today that I'm going to make that move again," Keselowski said. "We can beat them. They're good. We can do it." "No, once you make contact, the banking kind of wedges you two together. It's unfortunate. I had to make the move. I know all the other drivers are back watching, and they know not to make that block on me again." Hamlin took the responsibility for the final lap. But like Keselowski, he vowed to do it again. "There's really not much I can do differently at the end," Hamlin said. He, Keselowski, had help from the 22, Logano. "I was in a bad spot there. He was just coming so much faster than what I was. There's not much that I could have done to defend." Once cars stopped sliding and spinning on the white flag lap, Logano was 10 car lengths ahead of second-place Kyle Busch. Logano started the final lap in third place. Busch was fifth. Alex Bowman was third, followed by Danica Patrick in fourth, Kevin Harvick in fifth, Keselowski in sixth, Chase Elliott in seventh, Daniel Suarez in eighth, Chris Buescher in ninth and Jamie McMurray in 10th. The 75-lap race was open only to last year's pole winners and chase for the championship contenders, as well as former Daytona 500 pole winners. The non-point race originally was scheduled for Saturday night, but was pushed to Sunday by rain. Because it only had 17 drivers and didn't count toward the championship, Keselowski and Hamlin were determined not to back down. If drivers were trying to learn things ahead of next Sunday's Daytona 500, Jimmy Johnson clearly left with more questions than answers. His Chevrolet lost control in the fourth turn on the 18th lap and ran into Kurt Busch's Ford. Busch hit the outside wall headfirst and spent the rest of the race in the garage area. Then on lap 48, Johnson's rear tires lost grip and spun again in the same place. This time he missed everyone else and wound up smacking the inside wall. "It's so bizarre because the car wasn't loose anywhere else," Johnson said. "I didn't think it was going to turn around. Maybe the track's changing." An accident involving Buescher, Martin Truex Jr. and Kyle Larson prompted NASCAR to invoke its new crash repair rule. Because the clash was a non-points race, Larson was ordered to the garage because teams weren't allowed to make any repairs.